side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some.
Good morning everyone, I hope you are all doing well. You joined me this morning in my living room with a cup of tea. It is Monday, fresh start to a fresh week. I have just been to the GP's, into my creaky kitchen. My kitchen is clean. I shall insert clip now because if I don't, did it really happen? Do you know what I mean? Let me prop you up and we'll have a little chat. I have just been to my GP this morning. I haven't really spoken about it on here just yet because I wanted to give it time, but I am on a new HRT, which has been incredible. I did a HRT about a year ago, if you guys remember me talking about it. I started with the patch. I got the Everall Conti patch. Now I took the patch for about 2-3 months, but in month 2 it was almost like it just refused to stick. It wouldn't stick anymore. So then I started like actually physically sticking it to myself with surgical tape. Like it just got major inconvenient. And then after the 3rd month, I almost like had enough. And then I saw this doctor online talking about how you really shouldn't have the Everall Conti patch if you're still getting your periods. So then I got confused and it was a whole thing. I went back to the doctor and I just said, look, you know, I'm gonna come off of it. It's not sticking, I'm getting frustrated with it. And then I went several months with no HRT and oh my gosh, I immediately just started to feel worse. And then by like February this year, I was like, no, I definitely need to go back on some form of HRT. So I made an appointment and then where are we now? March, April, May, June. So in April, I made a GP appointment here and spoke to a lovely GP and I spoke to her about everything and she actually gave me the combined HRT. So now I've got gel and a pill and I rub the gel on my thighs every single morning for the rest of my life. And then the progesterone pill I take 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off in the evening about an hour before bed, 2 hours after food or 1 hour before food. And it has honestly, for me, I think the main effects of it have been that even though I'm still messing up my words, I definitely feel a lot more clear-headed. I feel a lot more in the room, a lot more with it and able to focus. And I'm not so cloudy, my brain is a little bit more free. So yeah, I've been taking that for 3 months, solid, and it has definitely helped me. I also, because it's been 3 months, I then had to go back to the GP for a 3-month review. That was this morning. And guys, I shouldn't even be saying this because I knew she was gonna weigh me, but then I was like, it's my first weigh-in tonight at Slimming World. Do I look at the scales? Do I ask her to tell me if I've lost weight? Do I, you know, so I was telling her that, you know, I'm getting healthier. I've joined Slimming World. She was really happy to hear that I joined Slimming World. It was a different doctor this time and I really liked her. She was a lot more personable, a lot more approachable. So she said next time I come, I can request to see her, which is great. Sometimes in the UK, you just turn up and you see whoever. If you're really lucky, you will get a designated doctor and that will be your doctor for 20 years. It just really depends on the facility. The facility I've got here is just so many doctors all in one place. Anyway, so I said to her, I've joined Slimming World, it's my first weigh-in tonight. So, and because she got the scales out and I was like, oh, like, you know, I'm gonna get weighed. And I was like, do you know what, let me find out if I knew I'd lost weight because I knew exactly what I've eaten this week. So I knew without a shadow of a doubt, I would have 100% lost weight. Guys, I've lost 5 pounds. 5 pounds, which I think is 2 kgs. I think that's 2 kgs. I need to Google it, but I think it's 2 kgs. So yeah, £5, which is amazing, right? That's exactly what I wanted. But the thing is, my weigh-in at Slimming World is not until tonight at 5:30. So by tonight, it might be like a £3 loss. Still, a loss is a loss, and it's good. I'm not gonna make this whole channel Slimming World. I'm just saying, just letting you know what's going on with me. She's really happy with my weight loss. She's happy that the HRT is working for me. So instead of going back now every 3 months for a review, she has given me a prescription for the whole year for my HRT, which is unreal. She's put the prescription on the computer, so now in 3 months time when I run out of this one, actually I'll show you what I've got. Got the Estradose, who knows, right? Yeah, the gel, so the estrogen gel, and this is 1 pump per hand, so pump inside the thighs, and then progesterone is literally just progesterone. I know my camera's not even really picking it up, but I got tons and tons of pills, and that's 2 pills every single night, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. And so yeah, I'm really happy. She's given me a whole year's prescription, which is incredible. And in the UK for your HRT, it's NHS subsidised. So of course healthcare in the NHS is free at the point of entry. We all know that. It's not free, we pay for it in our taxes, but it's free at the point of entry. Whereas with HRT, it's either £20 a month for HRT, or you can get a HRT exemption certificate, which costs £20 for the year. So that's what I did like 3 months ago. That's what I did. I got my certificate through, got my certificate number. The chemist where I pick up my prescription has those details, and so now I just go in, get my HRT, and I don't have to pay anything. My certificate takes care of it. So yeah, that's how my morning has gone. I'm just drying up a few bits here because you saw the state of my kitchen in the last video. That was yesterday. That was only yesterday. So whilst I cleared the whole kitchen, I did actually hand wash some bits and just put them on the side. And yeah, I'm just making sure they're dry. It's funny because in last week's video, I talked a hell of a lot more about Slimming World, but I ended up cutting out the footage because I was like, this is so boring. Nobody wants to know this, Claire. Like, just cut it out. No one cares. Anyway, oh my gosh, morning. 10 years later, and I've just lost £5 in my first week. I'm so happy. But again, weigh-in is tonight. So I'll bring you with me and we'll see what the scales say at Slimming World tonight, because it can be so different to the doctor's surgery scales. Yeah, came out of the doctor's and then I came home, and then I drove out to the pet shop and I got George a gorgeous new toy to play tug. You know, when you pull it and the dog pulls it, George doesn't quite get it. So this is his new tug toy. Oh, he loves it. What you got, George? What you got? Is that your new toy? You like it? We did play tug with him for about 5 minutes, and he was getting increasingly frustrated. He doesn't like it. He wants to shred. Anything soft, he will rip it apart, have it ripped open, take the squeaker out. He likes the squeaker inside. So as soon as I know he's ripped it open and he can get the squeaker, then I remove the squeaker, and then he'll spend the rest of the time shredding the toy. So my intentions were really good, but as soon as I gave it to him and I thought, oh, this is just going to be another soft toy that he shreds open within seconds, and I was not wrong. After we finished playing tug, he was just seeking it out and he got it, and I came in here, made a cup of tea, I went back into the living room, and that's what I saw. He shredded it all over the floor. So, plan of action for today. I've literally just sat down to have a cup of tea and I thought, right, I will film, say hello to you guys, and let you know what's happening with me regarding the HRT. Let me know if any of you guys are on the combined HRT, how it's working for you. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm currently on my 2nd week of the progesterone pill. So I've got 1 week left of the progesterone pill and then 2 weeks not taking it. So that's the only tricky thing for me. You're in this state of like intellectual incapacitation. Is that a word? And you're forgetting words, and you're forgetting what day it is, and you're forgetting your name, and you're forgetting things, and you just don't remember anything. You know, when she said, right, you need to take a gel every single morning, and then 2 weeks on for the pill and 2 weeks off for the pill, and it's 2 pills every night just before, and I'm like, ugh. So my phone is literally like packed with alarms, like 8 a.m. and 8:05 a.m. rub gel is what the alarm says, and then every 2 weeks, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, take pill tonight, stop pill tonight, take pill tonight, stop pill tonight. It's just alarms, because I won't remember that stuff. So it was a worry, but so far so good. I've only forgotten to take the progesterone pill one evening, and then it says as soon as you remember, you can take it, even if it means taking 2 doses in one cycle, in one day. Other than that, yeah, all is good.
Summer love. Lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
Good morning, guys. It is so hot today, so hot, British hot, like 24 degrees. I've got all the doors and windows open, and of course that means in the UK you get the flies. So I've just opened the side door. I had a food delivery this morning. I ordered from Tesco's, and I also ordered from Iceland's, because Iceland's do, they work in conjunction with Slimming World, and they do all the Slimming World meals, which are completely like free to eat, as in no sins. They're all just freshly prepared meals. So I ordered a few meals from Iceland's, but I have to show you this, because nothing is more exciting than this, guys. This is like top quality content, and I'm sorry, you're not gonna find this anywhere else on the internet. So last week when I joined Slimming World, again, I don't want to bang on about this because it's not going to be a weight loss channel, but when I joined Slimming World last week, I did a food shop and I ordered sweet potatoes. Love me some sweet potatoes. Literally Tesco sweet potatoes. They're the most diddly, itty bitty, teeny little sweet potatoes that ever existed. And I actually really struggled to peel them. All week I've been eating sweet potatoes, but like all week I've been struggling to peel them. Literally, have you ever seen a smaller sweet potato in your life? They're diddy, okay? They're like onions. They're smaller than onions. So I ordered 2 of these bags, and I've gone through a bag and a half in a week. So this time I thought, well, let me do another Tesco shop, but this time I'll order individual sweet potatoes. It's gonna, surely they're gonna be bigger than these. I was not ready. You are not ready. You need to sit down. If you're not sitting down, sit down. I'm waiting for you to sit down. The sweet potatoes that arrived, I'm not even kidding when I say they are the size of a newborn baby. Like, just 2 like, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was just expecting something two times the size of this. Like, for comparison. You understand? Do you understand? They're practically yams at this point. They look like yams, but they're sweet potatoes. He handed me this huge, I was like, what on earth is in there? I ordered 6 sweet potatoes. I thought I'll order 6. They might not last me a week, but I'll order 6. They're all the size of a newborn baby. Like, and this is the original one. Crazy wild. So I have just put dinner in the oven, and every now and again I get a sudden urge to do something silly and wild, and something that I've been wanting to do for ages. But dinner's in the oven, there's nothing on TV. That gives me about half an hour, 40 minutes to just sit and doom scroll TikTok, and I don't want to do that. So every now and again, I just kind of sit there and I think, I want to paint the hallway now. I want to paint the hallway. I've got everything. I've got everything. Why haven't I painted it yet? The reason I haven't painted it yet is because you might not be able to see. But let me get you close. All over this wall, we have these. These are vegetable oil spots, and they go all the way up the wall. They're not coming through on camera very well, but basically over here on this corner used to sit this condiment tray with the oil in it, and just after we moved in, Tim came into the kitchen, accidentally knocked the oil, the bottle of oil fell, bounced and splashed all up this wall, down the back, on the floor. It was quite a clean up job because obviously it's oil. Now I have washed that wall probably 3 times with sugar soap, fairy washing up liquid, scrubbed it, and of course the oil stains are still there. So every now and again when I get this urge to paint the hallway, I'm like, oh, I can't paint the hallway. I can't paint the hallway until I use my Zinza Primer Sealer Stain Killer on those spots. So right now is the perfect time to do it. I've literally just put the oven in, no oven. I've literally just put the dinner on in the oven, got a little bit of time to kill, and this is one of those impulsive, I've got to get this done right now. If anyone else is like me, just let me know. Honestly, there's a billion other things I could be doing. I've got the washing out on the line. Yeah, I just get these impulsive, I've got to do it right now. If I don't do it right now, it's going to be another week at least until I think, oh, I want to do that now. And then it's another week before I can even paint the wall. So like I just feel, yeah, I get these impulsive urges to just quickly do something. And once it's done, then it's done. And then in a week or two, if I get this impulse to paint the hallway, I've had the paint sitting there for weeks, guys. You know I have, because I chose it with you guys. Yeah, if I get a sudden urge to paint the hallway, I can just get up, paint the hallway, because all of these oil stains have been taken care of. So I've got my bin, my Zinza here. This is the Primer Sealer Stain Killer. This is done, I've gone through so many tins of this back at the old house as well. I've poured it into here. This is the same tray that I had the kitchen tile paint in, so no need to clean it. I've just poured it straight in. It's a very, very, very watery fluid. Oh, this is what we're having for dinner tonight. This is what's in the oven as we speak, apart from the salad. We're having very heavily spiced chicken nuggets and chips. But anyway, yeah, let me get this on the wall while I've got 20 minutes to kill. Okay, now I'm aware the camera is not going to pick it up, but I have done one coat of Zinza all over this wall, and that is mainly because it has been a patchwork of colours for the longest time. Lots of darker colours you would have remembered. I did like some tester pots and just a patchwork. So I figured, you know what, instead of just like covering up the oil splodges, I could actually just, oh, the oven's going off. It kind of looked like this with lots of different like patchwork tester pots all over. And I mean, you can barely see it. You can see up there where the Zinza guards actually ends and the grey wall begins. But for the most part, all of the oil splashes have been completely covered over. It's dry now, it's looking amazing. I'm gonna dish up dinner now, I'm gonna make a salad, and I'll show you my plate when I am done. So I didn't pick the camera up much this week at all, which is why there was no video on Sunday. But today's Monday. I just had my second weigh-in at Slimming World. Last week, week 1, I lost 4.5 pounds. So you will remember me saying I went to the doctor's in the morning and I'd lost 5, so I knew that by the evening it wouldn't be 5. So I weighed in 4.5 pounds lighter in Slimming World last week. So then I set a target of 3 pounds because I thought if I lose 3 this week, then I'll get my half stone award, which is wild. And I did it. Here it is. You get little certificates each week. It's just, I don't know, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's going to group every week just holds me accountable and you get little incentives. So yes, congratulations on your half stone award. But also, which I'm a bit surprised at, I need to ask next week. I got Slimmer of the Week. Little Slimmer of the Week certificate. Don't know if you can actually see that, if my camera's gonna focus. Probably not. It says Slimmer of the Week and then congratulations Claire. So I got 2 certificates today. 2 certificates and 2 stickers, and I've just been putting the stickers on the tops of my books. So yeah, I've lost half a stone already. And yeah, this is crazy. So this is my second week and I've lost half a stone already. I'm so happy, I'm so proud. I've been eating really well, eating really healthy, really having some rich, nourishing foods. I feel better. I don't ache as much. I'm sleeping better. I was sleeping really well anyway since being on the HRT, but I'm so happy. So happy, I can't believe it. But the reason I'm questioning it, because there's a woman there that lost 5 pounds this week, and I can't remember because when she said, oh, Claire's got Slimmer of the Week, I was a bit like, I don't understand, because that woman lost 5 pounds. I only lost 3. But I think it's because that woman wasn't here last week. I think. I'll double check it, but obviously they know what they're doing. So yeah, Slimmer of the Week. And Slimmer of the Week meant that I got to take home all of the goodies that was in the basket. So when you come to group every week, you are meant to bring a staple food source. So that can be fruits, vegetables, or store cupboard. So anything that's non-perishable doesn't go off, you know. And yeah, I had already put in one of the giant sweet potatoes. So I want it back. I was like, I don't want it. I'm not actually gonna get through it. So yeah, what did I get? I got some, sliced water chestnuts. I got quite a few satsumas that are in here. I got Branston baked beans. I got a huge tin of new potatoes. I got a tin of, well, that was mine, chopped tomatoes. I got a tin of Tesco baked beans, and I got a tin of chickpeas. I will eat the beans and I'll eat the chickpeas. I won't eat tinned potatoes and I won't eat sliced water chestnuts. I appreciate it and I'm very, very grateful, but they will go back into the basket next week because I will not eat that. Purely because I just don't like them. Not because I'm not grateful. I'm very, very grateful. So yeah, an extra can of beans, 2 extra cans of beans, and some chickpeas. Chickpeas are always a super cool food. I thought I'd come on and update you guys. I can already see it in my face. I'm already, even just last week, just losing 5 pounds, I could see it already in my chin and I could see it in my cheekbones. Can't see it in my stomach. My stomach is still meeting with my knees. But yes, right now, just walked in. I'm gonna grab a cup of tea and then I'm gonna think about dinner. And I also need to do a quick Tesco online shop so that I can just stock up on fresh fruits for the week. Because again, I'm trying to just buy what I need for the week and not go too wild. Because first week back in Slimming World, honestly, my counters were covered with stuff. I just didn't have room for stuff. I've still got 3 of the giant sweet potatoes left to eat, and 1 went into the basket for Slimming World tonight for the next group. So happy. So yeah, I'm gonna actually get changed, put my pajamas on, because guys, when I tell you it is hot, the UK is going to be so hot this week. The UK is not built for this heat. I can't explain it more than that. We're not built for this heat. you know, we've got old stone brick and concrete houses. We don't have aircon. We're not built for this. This kind of heat melts our actual infrastructure. It melts roads. Trains come to a halt because the tracks have warped. Like, we're not ready. We're not ready. It's going to be 30 degrees this week. 28, 29, 30 all week. Today was torture. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking and keep smiling because I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It is now the end of the week. Guys, I cannot lie. It's been the week from hell. First world problems. Yes, 4 days have passed since I last picked up this camera. I was struck with some kind of sickness bug. I don't know. I don't believe it was anything I ate. I cooked a really lovely all vegetable. It was all vegetables, fresh vegetables from the store. Washed them well, cooked them well, had that with some pasta, and then for dessert I just had some fruit. So I don't think it was anything I ate, but Wednesday night I was struck down with a Satan giveth stomach bug, and I have not been okay at all, as much as anyone is ever okay when they've got a stomach bug. So I spent all of 2 or 3 hours being fully violently ill, and then I slept through the rest of Wednesday. I slept through all of Thursday and Friday. Oh man, I woke up Friday feeling like, oh my gosh, amazing, like this is it. We're over it, we're over the worst. And then my back went again. Now my back hasn't gone. I've always had twinges in my back since last year. You guys, if you've been with me since last year, very first time I caught COVID was last year, May. Very first time, May 2024, I caught COVID. COVID attacked my kidneys, and that in turn put my back out, and my back was, I was off my feet for about 6 weeks. I was in pure agony, 2 trips to hospital, like it was a hellish time. And my back hasn't been right since I caught COVID last May. And yeah, my back. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Now, nothing like what it was last year, nothing like that. So I've been icing it, loads and loads of ice, and already it's better. It's now Saturday evening and I'm good. I can walk around quite okay, I can manage, but I am keeping ice on it. And yeah, it's a bit stiff. The whole week just went out the window. So even though I missed last week's vlog and I had so much planned for this week, the universe had other ideas. It's just been one of those weeks. And basically, when was it? Wednesday morning? Wednesday evening, before I got sick. So yeah, Wednesday evening I went to pick Tim up from the station. And I really had problems with the new car. Like, I'm still struggling just to engage the gears to get off of the drive, and our drive is slanted, so we've got to back out and back up a hill to get off of our drive. So like, I'm really struggling, and I just could not do it. And like I kept stalling the car. It was embarrassing, and I was like, this is not right. Something's not right, because I never had problems with the old car. For the 8 months we've lived here, I never had a problem with the old car. So something's not quite right. And then I finally got off the drive, and the car just felt weird. Like, it felt jerky, like I couldn't engage the gears properly. Anyway, I picked Tim up. I said to Tim, something's not quite right with the car. And Tim said, all right, he'll have a drive of it and see. He'll have a play. So we drove on to the drive of the house and that's where the car has been ever since. Can't move the car. The car will not engage. The car will not, the clutch has basically gone. Now, Tim actually put the car in for a service last week. Meant to be going to Scotland next week, so he put the car in for a service last week just to make sure the car was a-okay, like fully top, before we went away. And he said, your clutch is on the brink, like on the brink. And we were like, well, that's a 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 pound job, and we've just bought this car, so what do we do, right? And Tim said, well, we're meant to be going to Scotland, and he said, oh, you'll be fine for another couple of months, but heads up, it's on the brink. And we were like, okay, so we need to save up and get this fixed when we get back from Scotland. No, guys, 2 days later, the clutch practically fell out of the car. The car started smoking. Yeah, so this just happened. The car has now gone back to the car supermarket in Kettering where we bought it. In their defence, we all know, between me and you, we all know that they would have known about the clutch. They ran a service and an MOT. They would have known the clutch was dead. But if you can kind of get away with it for over 6 months, and then you have to really prove that there was a problem. So we all know this. But in their defence, they have been so far really lovely about, well, because we've got consumer rights, but they're basically taking the car back in. They're going to run a diagnostics. We've already told them it's the clutch. We've had a mechanic look at it, but they're going to run it in, run the diagnostics, and then they're going to fix the problem. Of course, we've only had the car literally since May 15th, and it's only June 20th, June 19th, June 20th. No, June 21st, I don't know. Anyway, it's not been long, so we're well within our rights to, like, literally hand the keys back if we wanted and be like, it's not really the car for us, but thanks. So in their defense, they've been super, super lovely. But I'm telling you now, it's been an emotional week. It's been an emotional week. I've not been okay at all whatsoever. And yeah, imagine if someone called me lazy for not getting my home vlog up on time last Sunday. I've had such a terrible week. But again, all first world problems, all first world. Once this back pain goes away fully and I'm back to my happy self, which hopefully won't take long, and the car is fixed and all of the other little things that have happened are fixed, all will be well. But yeah, this week did not go to plan, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes because life's like that. What's that song? Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. Who sings that? Life's like that, basically. So yeah, this vlog is pants, capital P. But if I don't put something out this week, then I'm not going to be able to put anything out next week because I'm in Scotland, and then I'll be like, no, I'm not having a whole month's worth of gap on this channel. It's not happening. But I thought I'd let you all know what was going on. I started off the week really positively, ended with a sickness bug. My back has gone, the car is broke, and yeah, got to take every day as it comes, I guess, now, and in the hopes that we can actually get away to Scotland next week. Like I said, in their defence, they've been really, really good about the car. They also said to us on the phone, but they said it on the phone, it's not in an email. They said on the phone that we will be getting to Scotland and they will not leave us without a car. So that's what they've said to us. We can only hope and pray. I'm gonna go and get some more ice on this back because I'm feeling it again. Yeah. Anyway, I've not eaten in 4 days. And I'm gonna go because I'm feeling emotional, because how the hell am I not skinny already? How am I not skinny already? Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. As I could not leave that vlog there, I am so sorry. Like, I could not leave my vlog with me on the brink of tears, having a complete and utter pain-ridden meltdown at the end of my vlog, but it is the next day. I am good, all is okay. I'm telling you, ice has saved my back this time. I'm no longer in pain. I had a great sleep, I woke up like, I'm telling you, I felt like I was born again, because when you're in pain and you're suddenly not in pain anymore, that's winning the lottery. That is winning the lottery right there. But great hack. Hot water bottle. Everyone in the UK has one of these, I'm sure, if not the whole of Europe. We have hot water bottles. We fill them with water, hot water, not boiling apparently, but hot water for cramps and pain, body pains. Yeah. Fill it with cold water in from the tap and put it in the freezer, and you've got an instant ice pack. Oh my gosh, guys, this has saved my back. So I just wanted to come on at the end of the vlog to say, I'm good now, I'm okay. Please don't call anyone, don't worry. It's been a very low 2 weeks, and that's life sometimes, like I said. Obviously the car, all of the other issues, not just the car as well, it's just getting unexpected bills when you've got other responsibilities and you haven't factored certain things in, and you know, getting an unexpected tax bill was fun, but again, all things that will be sorted out. And that was where my kind of like low mood started, and it's been hard to shake. But couple in with sickness and back pain, and it all gets a bit too much, it compounds. All is fine today because I'm not in pain anymore. And I realised that nothing else matters. The only thing for me right now is being pain-free. The car, everything else doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It does matter, but it doesn't matter, you know, because actually what really matters is being pain-free and healthy. Fact. Everything else is just absolutely insignificant and an absolute first world. But guys, listen, the most important thing is I'm good. I didn't want to leave the vlog on such a teary, because that's how I was feeling yesterday, and trust me, I cried. But also, it was so hot yesterday. Today is not. Today is windy and wild, and it's blustery, and my garden looks positively September because the trees are so hot. They're shedding, as you saw, and yeah, I don't know, I just feel good today. So thank you so much for watching. This whole entire vlog has been filmed in the kitchen. That was not my intention, of course, but what with week 1 and my mood going low, and then week 2 and getting sick, and I don't know what to say. It's all been in my kitchen. So yeah, welcome to my kitchen and this lovely, I'm not sure it's been lovely, but thank you so much if you've been throughout, and hopefully next week it won't all be in my kitchen, but I'll bring you along for something else. And yeah, hot water bottle, but filled with cold water in the freezer if you ever got back pain, guys. Game changer, life changer. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to come on the end and let you know that I'm okay. Mood has lifted. All will be okay. All will be okay because I'm no longer sick. That's all that matters, I swear. I could cry with happiness over the fact that I feel back to myself, because nothing beats that. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.